This week on Cardinals Kids, see all the fun Cardinal fans have before the game. Get up close and personal with the Stanley Cup when it visits Cardinal Glennon. Plus, it's our last show of the year, and we've got some great ideas for the offseason. Stay tuned because Cardinals Kids starts right now.
Take me out to the Cardinals. Take me out with the kids. It's friends and fun and Fredbird too. There's always something great just waiting for you. So let's root for the Cardinals. Come on, flip up your lids, cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out with the Cardinals kids. Oh yeah!
I'm just sitting at the stadium singing my song. Ba-ba-da. Oh, hey kids, I'm Andy Bennis. This is Fredbird, and you're watching Cardinals Kids, brought to you by SSM Cardinal Glennon Children's Medical Center right here on Fox Sports Midwest. Hey Fred, you like my guitar? Hey, you know Fred, I'm really excited because I've always wanted to learn how to play the guitar. Now's my time. How do I sound? Be honest with me, listen. Okay, Fred, it's not that bad, but I have all off season to learn how to play the guitar.
Ah!
What, did you forget, Fred? It's our last show of the season. Yeah. Oh, come on, Fred, it's okay, buddy. We've had a great year, just like the Cardinals. Hey, now we have time to do things that we've been wanting to do during the season, like learn how to play the guitar. Listen to this. I am getting a little bit better, right? Aren't I, you man?
Yeah, sure. Sounds great. Hey, I have some special things that I can do in the off season as well. Things I'm working on, special experiments. My latest thing is a balloon rocket. As you can see here, I've threaded this string through this ordinary straw. Then I'll tie one end of this string onto this ordinary cabinet handle. Now, I will inflate the balloon. Then I will attach the balloon to the straw, like so. Then I'll pull the string tight and release the balloon. And there you have it, the rocket balloon.
Hey, nice job, Professor.
Thank you. And now I will continue the flying demonstrations with something I like to call the cap dance. It's time for the Powered by Peabody cap dance. All right, kids, try to follow the cap with the baseball underneath it. Here we go. Look at them go. Watch out below. Anybody else getting dizzy? Whew. Oops. I think I lost it. Here comes the tricky part. Those caps are really moving. Okay, is the ball under cap 1, 2, or 3? It's number 3. Great job, and thanks for playing the Powered by Peabody cap dance. Coming up next, check out all the fun things that happen before a Cardinals game. Plus, we continue planning for the off-season. You're watching Cardinals Kids, brought to you by SSM Cardinal Glennon Children's Medical Center, where their love for kids just keeps on growing.
Nationally ranked program sees more than 6,000 kids with heart problems each year. We treat them in St. Louis's only state-of-the-art suite that allows us to diagnose and operate in one place. And we have the region's top 2 pediatric heart surgeons. Each day, our heart team comes together to heal kids, one heart at a time. Having the best. Another way our love for kids just keeps on growing.
Fred, are those your cousins out there? Oh, hey kids, welcome back to the show. Cardinals Kids is brought to you by SSM Cardinal Glennon Children's Medical Center. Now, if you haven't heard, today is our last show of the season, and Fred and I are trying to decide ways to keep busy during the off season. So what is it, Fred? You come up with an idea? What? You're gonna sleep all winter? I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I have a great idea. Let's do the opposite. We can make an off-season workout program. Come on, let's go. Let's get started. Okay, Fred, let's make our exercise schedule here. I was thinking we would start with maybe a nice 45-minute run. We can get our heart rate going, that'd be good. And then, as we both know, you need ab work right here. No, you gotta work on your abs. And don't forget the bench press. Gotta work on those pec muscles. Yeah, that'll help you fly if you have them. Maybe 8 sets. Then we'll max out. It'll be great. What do you think? Hey, what is that? Fred, you know you have to exercise to stay in shape. I mean, to get in shape. Hey kids, while I try to get this big red bird moving, watch how some Cardinal fans stay active before the game. Let's show them, Fred. Count it down for me, sleepy boy. 3, 2, 1, roll tape.
What do you do in St. Louis before a Cardinals game?
Just hang out, be with the family, and have a good time.
I like to get here like 6 hours before.
Ah, why so early?
Just to be here. I love the environment.
Just the atmosphere is wonderful.
You get to see everything, hang out with your friends before the game starts. It's a good time.
Wait, it's your 14th birthday?
Yes.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Does she like it down here?
She loves it.
Come down early, like to eat in downtown area, then go around like Cardinals team store.
The whole atmosphere, seeing everything and the arch and just seeing the whole stadium and all the history.
What do you do before a Cardinals game?
We wait in line.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Do you recommend other people should come down early to Cardinal games?
Absolutely. It's just a fun time, just fun to hang out and get ready for the game.
Go Cardinals!
Coming to a Cardinals game is always so much fun. Now, Fred's put away his pillow, I got him up and moving, and it's always good to do a little stretching, Fred, before your exercise. So let's do some side to sides. Stretch out our midsection here. Oh. All right, that's good. Now, let's stretch out the chicken legs. Toe touches, here we go. There we go. Good. Very good. Wait, Fred, are those potato chips? Fred, if you want to get in shape, not stay in that type of shape, then you got to get rid of the potato chips. That's not good for you. Hey, you man, tell him that he has to eat right and have a good diet to get in shape.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what they say. You are what you eat. I guess that would make Fredbird a big potato chip or something. Ew, kind of scary. Anyway, kids, it's very important to eat the right food so that you can grow up strong and healthy like the Cardinals players. And speaking of the Cardinals, why don't we see how they're finishing the regular season? Let's check the Cardinals calendar right now, brought to you by our friends at the Magic House. I love that place. There's so many cool things to do there. Let's put the Magic House Cardinal calendar on your TV screen by doing something magical like this. On Saturday, September 28th, the Chicago Cubs are visiting Busch Stadium for the last 2 regular season games of the year. And then it's off to the playoffs. Go Cardinals! For tickets to the home games, call 314-345-9000 or log on to cardinals.com. And don't forget to visit the Magic House for super cool exhibits, exciting summer camps. It's even a great place for birthday parties. For more information, go to magichouse.org. Coming up on the baseball tip of the week, learn the right way to play the game from the pros. Cardinals Kids, brought to you by SSM Cardinal Glennon Children's Medical Center. We'll be right back.
My name is Holly, and today I'm wearing a special camera so you can see the magic house through my eyes. Come on, let's go. This is the grocery store. Don't forget ice cream. I love that slide so much. That's Liam. He is an expert. Hi. So beautiful. I love being in a bubble. Come see for yourself. There's a surprise around every corner.
The fall sports season is here. Get ready to win at Fisher's Pro-Line Sports. They carry the best equipment at the best prices. Everything from football and soccer to basketball and hockey. Plus, they make custom jerseys for any sport. And Fisher's has the experience to make sure you get the right fit. Go see for yourself at either location on New Florissant Road in Florissant and on Edison Road in the Chesterfield Valley. Fisher's Pro-Line Sports.
Hey Fred, check it out. We're back on Fox Sports Midwest. Cardinals Kids is brought to you by SSM Cardinal Glennon Children's Medical Center. You can learn a lot more about them at cardinalglennon.com. Fred.com. There you go, .com. Now, if you haven't heard, today is our last show of the year. So Fred and I have been thinking about ways to keep busy during the off season. First, I decided to learn how to play the guitar, and I have a few months of practice ahead of me. Then we started making a workout schedule so we could stay in shape over the winter. But Fred had a little trouble keeping focused. So what's next, Bird? Have you come up with any other ideas of what you're going to do after you fly south for the winter? Hey, what you got there, Bird? Oh, you going to build a new nest? Fred, you think the off season would be a good time to learn how to whittle? Make things out of wood. I'm not sure how well this butter knife's going to work on this block, but you know what? Let's give it a shot. You never know. Hey Fred, I'm really starting to get the hang of this. All right, it's looking pretty good. I just need this orange marker here. All right. Okay, now for the eyes, a blue black marker. All right, that'll do it, Fred. Look what I got. Like my bird? Very nice, huh? Fred, show me how yours turned out. This will be great. No, come on. I'm sure it'll be awesome. Let me see it. That's really good, Bird. Maybe if you spend a little more time with it, do some detail work. You know what, I'm sure with a little time and practice, you'll become a great whittler. In the meantime, why don't you put down your tool, grab a bat, because it's time for the St. Louis Prospects Tip of the Week, which always starts with 10 pitches. Let's go, Whittle Boy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoa! Wow! It's time for the St. Louis Prospects Tip of the Week. Help me out, Fred. Roll tape.
Hey guys, I'm Matt Carpenter, infielder with the St. Louis Cardinals. Today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the baseball swing. The number one thing when I've always tell kids or I tell young players is the first thing you want to do when you get in the stands is you want to be comfortable. Whatever comfort for you might be different for another person. So whatever you feel is comfortable, that's what you want to get in. And for me, I like to have a good base. I like to feel myself in my legs. I don't want to be just standing on my legs, I want to be in my legs. There's a difference between just standing and being in them. So I like to be in my legs with a good firm base. I've got my grip where I want it to be, and then from there I just want to be comfortable. Just nice and easy, relaxed, comfortable with my barrel nice and easy. And then from that point, you're just ready to hit. A real important part of baseball in those situations when the pressure's on and the game's on the line and the crowd's pumping and you're nervous is just remember to breathe. And You know, it seems simple enough, but I mean, it really is a crucial part because a real good deep breath will help relax you, help relieve those butterflies, and just give you that confidence to where, you know what, I can do this. I'm going to get this base hit. I'm going to get this done. So just remember to take a deep breath and just have fun with it. We play the game for those kind of situations.
If you'd like to get better, go to stlprospects.com and become a prospect.
Before we go to break, take a swing at this week's BMO Harris Bank trivia question. What team won the first American League versus National League World Series back in 1903? We'll have the answer after the commercial break. Cardinals Kids, brought to you by SSM Cardinal Glennon Children's Medical Center. We'll be right back.
It isn't enough to be good. You have to constantly strive to be great. Cardinal Glennon Children's Medical Center wanted to create the safest and lowest dose imaging center for kids in the region. Thanks to thousands of you who pledged last year, we built it. We knocked homers for health out of the park. Thanks for being the best baseball fans under the sun.
We're back, and Cardinals Kids is brought to you by SSM Cardinal Glennon Children's Medical Center. Here's the answer to the BMO Harris Bank trivia question. First the question, what team won the first American League versus National League World Series back in 1903? And the answer is, somebody cue the horn section! The Boston Pilgrims beat the Pittsburgh Pirates 5-3 in a best-of-9 game series. Thank you for playing BMO Harris Bank Trivia.
Hey kids, welcome back to the show. Now, if you're just joining us, you should know that this is the last show of the year for Cardinals Kids. And since Fredbird and I are going to have a little bit more free time, we're looking for ways to spend our time here in the off season. First, I thought I'd take some time and learn how to play the guitar, but I need a lot of practice. Then we decided to make an exercise schedule, and for some reason, that really wore Fred out. But then he woke up his creative side and tried his hand at whittling. I was pretty good. Fred needs a little work. So now, I'm not really sure what the big fella's up to. He has some markers. What are you doing there, Fred? You making a card for Mama Bird? Whoa, wait a second. You're gonna spend your time over the winter designing a new logo for the Cardinals? Wait a second, you can't mess with the birds on the bat? You can't mess with this tradition? No, come on. Well, I guess it has been a few years since they switched things up a little bit. Maybe you could just come up with a rough sketch or something. Kids, while our graphic guru works on a new logo for our championship baseball club, check out the championship hockey trophy that made it to Cardinal Glennon. I'm talking about the Stanley Cup, Fred. Count it down for me, Art Boy. In 3, 2, 1, roll tape.
Something very special happened a couple of weeks ago here at Cardinal Glennon. We had Jamal Mayers come and actually bring the Stanley Cup that he had for one day. Came and brought it to our Costas Center for all of our patients to see and meet him. It was a great experience. He played for the Blues right before he went to the Blackhawks. They won the Stanley Cup 2013.
A lot of kids couldn't believe the size of it, and I think I can agree with them. It's huge trophy, and it's heavy.
It's not something that they get to do every day, so for your patients that are coming here every week for treatments, it gave them something to look forward to.
It's one of the first thoughts that my wife and I had, is that we wanted to put some smiles on some kids' faces, and certainly we feel very blessed, and we have our own family, and it kind of puts things in perspective, and it's a great way to start the day. I saw a lot of happy faces today, so I think we had just as much enjoyment out of it as the kids.
The kids had huge smiles on their faces. They loved to see the trophy, they loved to see him, they loved to touch the trophy. It was great.
It's always great when professional athletes go to visit the kids down at Cardinal Glennon, especially when they take a trophy like the Stanley Cup. That is really cool. Now, looks like Fred's just about done with his new Cardinal logo. Let me see what you came up with. Really, Fred? Kind of looks like you just replaced the Cardinal birds with a picture of you and me on a bat. But you know what, Fred? It's only your first shot. You have all winter to work on it. He should have something really nice by next season. Don't you think so, you man?
Sure. I mean, basically, if he just took a few art classes, maybe hired a graphic designer and left the redesign to pretty much someone else, I think it would work out just fine. Ah, Fred, I'm just kidding. I'm sure whatever you come up with is going to be just fine. Hey, you know who can help, though? Our buddy Jake. He's a really talented guy, I'll tell you that right now. In fact, he even brings us the Cardinal Glennon Sports Care Safety Tip.
Hi everyone, I'm Jake with Cardinal Glennon Sports Care, here at Bud Dome 2 in South County with your Sports Care Tip of the Week. Heat illness can cause serious injuries on or off the field. Some things that increase the chances of these illnesses are practicing in hot and humid environments, being out of shape, overweight, or simply not used to the environment. Help prevent heat illness by staying cool and taking frequent water breaks, wearing light-colored, breathable clothing, and applying and reapplying sunscreen will help keep you cool.
Thanks for the tip. You're watching Cardinals Kids on Fox Sports Midwest. At SSM Cardinal Glennon, they provide care for all kids who need it. In their Level 1 Pediatric Trauma Center, they take care of kids with the most critical injuries. The sickest, tiniest babies are cared for in their Level 3 Neonatal Intensive Care Unit. And at the St. Louis Fetal Care Institute, they perform life-saving surgeries for babies while they're still in the mother's womb. They help every child, regardless of the ability to pay. More than 60 subspecialties, staffed by caring nurses and expert doctors, help them take care of everything from a broken arm to open heart surgery. Go to CardinalGlennon.com to find out more.
Hey, you man! What's the phrase of the week?
All right, kids, here's your Fisher's Baseball phrase of the week, and the phrase is table setter. A table setter is a batter whose job is to get on base so other hitters can drive them in. It's usually up to the leadoff hitter or number 2 hitter to be the table setter. So kids, there's your Fisher's Baseball phrase of the week. Thanks for playing along. Well, it's about time to say goodbye. Are you guys ready for the off season?
You bet you, man. So Fred, have you thought of any new ways to spend your time in the off season? That's great. You're gonna work on some new moves to use at Cardinal games. Are you all right, Fred? Here, let me help you up. You know, it would be a good idea to stretch out before you try new moves. Don't you think so, Professor?
Ooh, ow. Yeah, Andy, you're probably right. Stretching is a good idea. Well, it's time to pack things up for this season. Hope you enjoyed watching Cardinals Kids, brought to you by Cardinal Glennon Children's Medical Center, where their love for kids just keeps on growing. Maybe I'll see you on the radio sometime soon on KC95 in the mornings, or maybe down here at the ballpark sometime. Until next time, Professor U-Man, PU, saying so long from Busch Stadium.
Well, Fred, that's it for another season of Cardinals Kids. Can you believe it? All right, Fred, I think we're ready for the off season. I have my guitar, you have your markers to work on your new logo. Now we can sit back and enjoy some postseason baseball. You know what I'm talking about. Go Cardinals, yeah. I'm just sitting at the stadium singing my song. La da di da di da di da da da.